Hi, I'm Chris Johnson. I'm going to be covering vocal technique.
My name's Lynn Hilton. I'm looking at vocal health.
I'm Steve Giles and I'm going to be talking about nutrition and lifestyle.
My name is Joshua Alamu and I'm talking about vocal style.
And together we are
The V-Team.
It's quite common for singers to wonder if they should sing on a cold. In the UK, of course, the cold is a very common occurrence. I think probably the short answer would be no. Because when we're in that situation, the vocal folds are very vulnerable. They become very thin and puffy, and unfortunately, it's during those periods of vulnerability that they're open to polyps and worse, hemorrhage. Of course, the reality is that if you're a gigging singer, it's going to be very difficult to avoid all colds, and it's going to be very difficult to cancel every gig that you do. You'd end up with no money in the wintertime in the UK. So really the singer has to weigh up the short-term gains with the long-term losses. So if you're doing a gig that you could probably easily dep out to somebody, I would recommend that you did that, rather than take the risk of losing your voice more long-term or not sounding great and have a client be displeased. On the other hand, if it's something that's much more important, then it may be more difficult. And of course, the major artists may actually go as far as to have a steroid injection into their vocal folds in order to get through the gig. But this is very extreme, and it's limiting as well because you can only do it so many times in a year. So I really think probably the best practice is just to avoid people who have colds. Make sure that you're staying fit and healthy as much as you can and keeping on top of your vocal technique. Here's a little factoids for you vocal geeks out there. When you sneeze, the air that passes the vocal folds goes past at 100 miles per hour. And when you cough, 60 miles an hour. Think about that.